Welcome back. If it is joining us, you're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television. A reminder of our top stories. 4 people are confirmed dead from a collapsed building in Owerri, the Imo State capital, with several others injured. 1 week after the attack on St. Philip's Catholic Church in Ozubulu, gunmen killed 2 people near the Assemblies of God Church in Onitsha, also in Anambra State. The federal government's school feeding program spreads to 14 states, catering to almost 3 million pupils. And Kenya's opposition leader, Raila Odinga, urges his supporters to stay at home on Monday to protest the disputed election result. Our top stories and others, please visit our websites channelstv.com and youtube.com/channelsweb. You can also watch us on the go on your mobile device. Log on to m.channelstv.com or download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows devices from their respective stores. The Channels TV and Channels 24 app will give you access to news and updates. You'll also have access to the Eyewitness feature, with which you can share those pictures, videos or news or happenings around you. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the menu and follow the instructions. Let's begin our Eyewitness photos tonight with this good news coming from Magboro in Ogun State, where we see electricity cables, which our Eyewitness reporter says now carry current after about 4 years of total blackout in the area. He thanks every agency and organ of government who made that possible and wants them to continue the work until all parts of the community also have electricity. Staying with electricity issues is this next one, but of destruction. The set of pictures show fallen poles. According to our witness reporter, this is the Hurdle Junction in Owerri, the Imo State capital. He wants this attended to urgently. Our next picture is from Ilorin-Kayama Road in Kwara State, where we see the batship of the improvised bridge. Our witness reporter raises concern over the hardship motorists face on this bridge. He calls for a lasting solution. We're looking at, well, the most terrible state of a road in Edo State. We see an ongoing project, which our eyewitness reporter alleges has been abandoned. He wants the project completed to ease traffic on that road. Thanks for sending those pictures. Please note that you too can report events as they happen around you. Residents of 2 communities in Atakumosa, West Local Government Area of Osun State, are seeking the federal government's intervention in a dispute over compensation for communal land acquired by the Defense Ministry since 2013. The people of Ibodi and Igila took to the streets in a peaceful protest, saying that over 150 hectares of land was initially acquired for the construction of a military barracks. They allege that after the completion of the barracks, the people are no longer allowed access to their farmlands.
Life in the neighboring communities of Ibodi and Igila is quiet. Located in Atakumosa West Local Government Area in Osun State, they are blessed with a vast expanse of arable land. Expectedly, the major occupation in these towns is farming. However, a major hindrance to the local enterprise has been looming following the acquisition of over 150 hectares of land by the Federal Ministry of Defense in 2013. 4 years down the line, the people of Ibodi and Igila communities are out in the streets in protest. According to them, they are yet to be compensated for the land that was taken from them.
For almost 4 years now, this land had been occupied by some people, I mean the army. And now, since the land had been occupied by another people, so these people could no longer work there again. And many of them are suffering. So we just want government to do something for them, to compensate them.
According to the traditional heads of Igila and Ibodi, several letters have been written to the Federal Ministry of Defense and the Osun State government to compensate residents who no longer have access to their farmlands.
They've occupied this land without any payment. Is that fair? It's not. We want the government to compensate us on this land. That's what we want. Because all the farmers in the land, they chase them out. And then the army starts to dig gold there, alluvial gold. So, and the owners are suffering in silence.
So we beg the federal government, we beg the defense minister and the soldier and the minister of land to find out where the money, where the compensation for my people. Where are they? Where do I get it? These my people are suffer.
All documents related to the land acquisition are still available, detailing the paperwork completed for the payment of their compensation.
Having completed my valuation report, they were only supposed to be paid as of right. They are entitled to payment for compensation. And immediately the approval was conveyed to Minister of Defense. We have been expecting Minister of Defense to now release the payment.
Efforts by Channels Television to find out what the Osun State government has done towards assisting the communities to get their entitlements appear to have been stonewalled. At the moment, there seems to be no solution in sight to an impending civil-military face-off over disputed land.
Residents of communities in Delta State who are currently embroiled in a battle, who are currently involved in a border dispute with their Edo counterparts, want the state government to quickly intervene in their plight. You're on a fact-finding visit by a delegation of the state government to some of the affected communities. Indigents claimed they were being unnecessarily victimized by another community in Edo State with the aim of taking over what belongs to them. Meanwhile, ahead of the National and State Convention of the All Progressives Congress, the Kogi State chapter of the party has conducted delegate election across the 21 local government areas of the state. The election, which was largely described as free and fair by the delegates from each local government area, was supervised by the Independent National Electoral Commission.
APC members are gathered at the Lokoja local government area to vote for the national delegate candidates. The election is going out simultaneously in all the 21 local government areas in Kogi State. Speaking with newsmen shortly after the conduct of the exercise, the Lokoja local government chairman of the APC, Haruna Isa, revealed that 265 out of the 300 delegates voted during the election. 5 candidates contested the poll, while 3 of the candidates emerged as the national delegates at the end of the exercise.
So thank God the election was free. And at the end of the day, the 3 delegates emerged. And you can see it was open, free and fair. There's no rigging, there's nothing.
One of the winners, Ibrahim Adoga, while speaking on behalf of other delegates, said the election wasn't to test popularity, but a test of democratic institutions, which he said has shown that Governor Yahaya Bello is in charge of the party.
What is important right now is that when you look at the total number of delegates in Lokoja, and you look at the total number that has voted now, you know that majority, almost 100% of them were here and they were happy to vote. This election is not a test of popularity, but it is a test of our democratic institution.
Those elected from this election will at a later date then proceed to Abuja, the nation's capital, to elect those who will manage the party affairs.
We can now bring you more on the border disputes amongst communities in Delta and in Edo State, where indigents claim they're being unnecessarily victimized by their neighbors.
Umutu communities in the northern part of Delta State under Ukwani local government area. The peace and tranquility of this community, which also accommodates the source of River Ethiop, appears threatened following an alleged incursion by Oronigbe community in Edo State into their land. In order to bring this border dispute, which has also affected Eku, Okpara and Igun communities under control, delegates from the Delta State government are here on a fact-finding visit.
Ubuntu Rubber Board, not Oronigbe Rubber Board.
The representatives of the affected communities tell a part of their stories with the aid of maps and oral history.
I was surprised to see that they are proclaiming the back of the River Ethiop to be Benin, while the boundary between Benin and Delta is at Ilogbo. If they can jump Benin, jump Ugbenu, jump Ilogbo, that side is on Urobo land, coming to claim the center of Eku, center of Igu to be the land of Benin, I doubt.
The boundary dispute, they also claim, is posing a serious security threat to occupants of the affected area.
I've come to see that recently our people along the borderline are being attacked. They've been chased out of their homes.
Imagine you are sleeping in your house, they will use state instruments, including army and mobile police, break your door, arrest you to zone 5. You don't have power against the state.
In his submission, the secretary to the Delta State government reiterates government resolve to protect the people, but however seeks for peace.
We must use this opportunity to appeal to our people that they should continue to maintain law and order. They shouldn't take to self-help, because this country is governed by laws. As a government, we swore to protect the interests of our people.
Responding, the traditional ruler of Oronigbe dismisses the assertion of the Delta communities, maintaining that the land under dispute belongs to Edo people.
Maye kekere akaba wa ye ne fere ka na do so rigbe yoswe ado awe do so ina we die ezo boya de ha o ma ga na agbado na anya ka ewe onya mo bowo o so rigbe no onya bu na te o ma ga o we no.
Edo and Delta states make up the defunct Bende state, which probably accounts for the frequent clashes along border lines. It's time the National Boundary Commission stepped in so as to avert further conflict and the attendant effects.
We are in River State now, where fire has raised a ghetto community in the Miniawa area of Rumubiakani in Obiakpo local government area, destroying homes and property. Eyewitnesses say the blaze, which started at about 1 p.m., was caused by an electric iron that had been left unattended to on an apparel being pressed. Public power supply had been interrupted in the process of ironing, and the cloth owner had apparently left without switching off the device. The heat of the iron, which had been left flat on the dress, ignited the fire, which quickly spread to the apartment and also the cluster collection of makeshift buildings. Worshippers at a nearby church are said to have assisted in salvaging the belongings of some residents. The fire itself was put out by the afternoon's heavy downpour in Port Harcourt, as the fire services had been unable to access the area.
As for the sleep inside the house, so I don't know what happened. My wife come wake me. As I wake up, I can see flame of fire. I come out that very time. I to go back, I don't feel go back again. So I don't carry anything come out for our house. Now the flame do come there too much.
Our neighbor, they try very well. We cannot get fire service from anywhere. The thing was a sad story. If not because of our neighbor, none of the Miniawa communities are supposed to be around again. We try very well to secure this place, as you can see like this.
When the news at 10 returns, our community report tonight takes a look at the plight of two communities in River State protesting pollution of the environment by an oil-producing company. Do join us again.